Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. I am unable to sleep at night because I can't stop thinking about us and how much I miss you. You guys watching the reading, you are probably doing something just like this. As you get into bed, do you start thinking about your person? Perhaps hoping it's going to help you dream of them. They do this as well. But as they start thinking about you, they're unable to fall asleep because that thinking turns to dwelling upon the times that you were together. Then that turns to obsessing, wondering what you're doing. Have you moved on? Are you still available? Will you forgive them? Will you talk to them? Will you hear them out? Will you allow them to come back into your life? What ifing things to death as well, because your person is genuinely missing you. They are longing for you. They are trying to figure out how they're going to come back into your life because they want to get back into your good graces. They want to apologize. They want to make amends. They want to chart a better course for the two of you, actually, is what I'm hearing, because they can't stop thinking about you. And that has been their big, massive neon light that says clue, 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 flashing constantly in their mind as well. That it's time for them to start reaching out so the two of you can start spending time together so you guys can rebuild this relationship and get it moving and grooving again. But they are not sleeping. They're tossing and turning. They are dwelling on you and obsessing about you, and they spend a lot of time spinning cycles in their mind as they lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, staring at the empty space in the bed next to them, staring at the wall. Wondering how you're doing, wondering how you are, wondering what's going on with you. And it would be so much easier if they would just pick up the phone and ask you, and then they would know for sure, and then they would stop dwelling and obsessing. But at the moment, I feel that this is doing some good for this person because it's definitely clued them in with that big neon sign flashing constantly. That it's time to act, that it's time to stop thinking and start doing. And this is what your person is seeing and realizing as well in the dark of night when they can't stop thinking about you. Our separation has shown me how unsatisfying my life is without you. You know, I feel that perhaps for some of you out there, maybe many of you out there, this person had it all figured out. They thought that they were going to be able to run away from this connection. They thought that they were going to be able to turn off their thoughts of you, turn down the volume of their feelings for you. But that hasn't happened for them, has it? No, it hasn't, because it hasn't happened for you either. You guys know what it's like to end a connection with someone. You just move on and you get going with your lives. But neither one of you can truly do that because something is still holding you in place in this connection. And that truly is your souls, but it's also God, the divine, the universe. And your person is acknowledging that life is not happy without you. And they think about this as well in the dark of night when they can't sleep, when they are tossing and turning, reflecting upon happier days when the two of you were spending time together. When you were sharing laughter and love with each other, when you were having romance and passionate moments with each other, when you were traveling together, perhaps going on dates with one another, your person is spending a lot of time taking these trips down memory lane and thinking upon their life when it was happier. And the happiest times in this person's life are when you were together. And that is what they are saying here with this card. My life is unsatisfying without you. And I want to get back to you, and I want to get back to us. Are you willing to hear me out? Are you willing to see me? Are you willing to speak to me? Are you willing to accept my apology? And these are the things that they think through as well in the dark of night when they can't sleep. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I'm so afraid I've ruined everything between us for good. Well, that is just part of their obsessing and dwelling and overthinking. And that is something that comes from their brain and their head and their mind. In this person's heart and in their soul, they know that they haven't ruined everything for good between the two of you. They are actually trying to figure out the right approach and the right time to approach you. Of course, the time is now, probably according to you guys watching the reading, but this person is waiting for the ideal time, the perfect time, when they are at their best, when they are not in this low energy, low vibration space because they're longing for you and missing you, which makes kind of no sense to me truly, because they would just feel better to get back into your life, and then poof, all of their energy, vibration, and everything is raised again. But your person needs to feel this at the moment because it is providing some sort of lesson for this person, that the way that they treated you, the way that they spoke to you is not how you treat someone that you truly care about, that you have these deep feelings for. But as well, in your person's heart and in their soul, they truly believe that they haven't ruined everything between the two of you for good. At least that's what they're hoping and praying for anyway. But your person, I feel, needs to feel this, as I already mentioned at the moment, definitely giving them that huge wake-up call that they need. I made the wrong choice and I'm paying for it. Choices. Life is all about choices. We make good choices, we make bad choices. We make good decisions, we make bad decisions. It is life, and we learn from those decisions, especially the ones that are the bad ones, right? Well, your person's definitely learning from this decision to run from you, to ghost you, to be silent, to have abandoned this connection, to ignore you, to be in this place of disconnect from you as well. Your person is definitely paying the piper for all of this at the moment, but it is giving them that experience that they need to make sure that they're never going to bring any kind of chaos, confusion, drama, trauma, or anything else that is low vibration energy into this relationship with you ever again. It is giving them the powerful wake-up call that they need, is what I'm hearing about this at the moment. But we're going to use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming through for this message. Let's see what else we need to hear. What is coming through about this person and what is going on with them? What do we need to hear, please? And we have the moon. Well, the moon is a card of melancholy and sadness. Your person definitely missing you with the moon showing up. It is a card of your person having the blues. And in their sadness, it is screaming out at them to do something about their current state of affairs. And their current state of affairs is that their life is unsatisfying and unhappy without you. Kind of pretty much what I'm hearing is your person is saying their life kind of sucks. Actually, it does just flat out suck, but they know what they need to do. They know that they need to act. They know that they need to reach out to you and communicate with you because they truly believe that that is the only way that they're going to be able to start sleeping again. And that is by talking to you, apologizing to you, and spending time with you. Now, the other interesting thing about the moon is it is the card of dreams and the subconscious. And your person trying to dream about you, that is why they think about you when they get into bed. But many times they're not able to fall asleep with those dreams of you. They just keep thinking about you throughout the night until they're finally exhausted. And sometimes they're able to fall asleep and sometimes they're not. But they do want to dream about you. That is their desire to connect with you in that 5D space, gives them a hit of your energy. It allows them to connect with you in that spiritual realm. Now, they do want to connect in the 3D space as well, which is something that is coming. But through their dreams and through these thoughts and through this dwelling and obsessing that this person is doing at the moment, it is shining this light for them. The moon is shining this light on this person, telling them to pick up the phone, open the lines of contact between the two of you, because this person truly knows that the only way that they're going to feel satisfied and fulfilled in their life again is to return to you and see if you are willing to take them back. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Three of Pentacles. Well, the Three of Pentacles is about togetherness. That is an interesting card to drop underneath that. Our separation shows me how unsatisfying my life is without you, because the Three of Pentacles is about wanting to get back together. It is about your person wanting to reunite and reconcile with you, but much more importantly, the Three of Pentacles is the card of the builder. It is about building a much stronger relationship. It is about you each contributing to building this relationship. And that is what your person is thinking about as well in the dark of night as they are staring at the ceiling, blinking their eyes, blinking back tears sometimes, I feel. But this is about your person being committed and dedicated to doing the work that is necessary to build a better relationship with you. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork. It is the two of you coming together to create a happy, harmonious, and healthy relationship with each other and for one another. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what the collective needs to hear. And we have the Page of Swords. Well, this is about communication, actually. Your person wanting to communicate with you, reaching out to you. Initiating communication actually is the Page of Swords, them following through because pages do deliver messages. But the Page of Swords as well, it's about your person missing your wit. It's about them missing your laughter. It's about them missing your conversations as they lie there in the dark of night, unable to sleep. Instead of just dwelling on all of this, wouldn't it just be simpler for them to send you a text? Why, yes, it would. That would be the simplest answer, but they are still hesitant. Not because they don't want you, but I feel that with this Page of Swords being here, they're a little unsure of themselves in terms of having the right words to express to you a meaningful way to communicate. Obviously, all they have to do is say hello, and you know that. But this person may not know that, is the point. Now, the Page of Swords is also your person trying to figure out what's going on with you. Perhaps they are trying to peep into your life, looking at your social media, if you have social media, or checking out your website, if you have your own website, trying to gain whatever information they can about you online or through apps, perhaps going by your house, perhaps going by your work, talking to mutual acquaintances, or this could just be your person spending a lot of time rereading your conversations, your texts, your messages to one another, looking at photos as well. This, very much like the moon, is about them getting a hit of your energy. The Page of Swords is an air sign, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But you don't have to be any of the signs that I might mention for this reading. It is a general reading. It's more important that we consider how this card relates to the rest of the message that the universe is delivering for the collective today. And what this is telling us is your person knows it's time to communicate, and they will reach out to communicate. They are trying to find the right words, but at the moment, they are spending quite a lot of time obsessing about you, thinking about you through the day, through the night, because they can't turn off these thoughts of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. See what else is coming through for this message today, please. Well, this is the Empress. Well, your person knows that you are the one. Your person knows that the two of you share something that is very powerful and very magical with this Empress card showing up. It also tells us that your person sees you as a mover and a shaker. They see you as someone who's very courageous, very inspiring. They see you as someone who makes things happen. They see you as someone who just gets things done as you need to. Sometimes it takes you effort, but they're acknowledging that sometimes you just have this magical quality about you where you can do it somewhat effortlessly. But with the Empress, your person desires you because the Empress is about sensuality, and your person sees this great sensuality and passion in you. But also thinking about this relationship with you, with the Empress showing up from the long-term perspective. Because the Empress is about commitment, and that commitment with the Empress is usually about marriage. Your person with the Empress showing up thinking about it all with you, because the Empress is the Earth Mother, representative of the goddess Gaia. So perhaps you and your person have talked about having a family or combining your families, because this is the energy of the Empress. Now that will not resonate with everyone, of course, but yet that is the energy of the Empress. Now, as well, with the Empress being here, your person knows that you are perfect. They desire you. They're so attracted to you. And it's not just your physical beauty and your physical attributes. It is everything about who you are. You're sexy. You're confident. You're wise. You're empathic. You're intuitive. You understand them. You're nurturing, you're caring, you're giving. And this person longs for you. They miss you. They want to get back to you, and they want to get back to this connection. Now, we also have the star coming from the bottom. Now, the star tells us, your person knows that you are the one for them. They've always known it, especially with the Empress being here on the table as well. The star is ruled by Aquarius, but the star is also a card of hope, asking us to remain hopeful and optimistic that everything is going to turn out the way that it needs to, that things will turn around so that your person can come back in your direction, because the star is also about healing. Your person needing this healing, needing to get rid of things that have held them back from you and from this relationship. But in this place where they're unable to sleep at night, they are also thinking about all of those things and trying to get rid of them once and for all, so that they no longer negatively impact this connection, this relationship, or other areas of their lives as well. But with the star, you are the one. They know that you are the one for them. We also have the Six of Swords. Well, the Six of Swords is about communication coming from your person. And I love that it dropped on top of the Page of Swords, because the Six of Swords is about technology. So yes, your person could be trying to check you out online through some app, or through some sort of social media, or through some website that they may think that you are part of, or whatever. But as well, this is about them initiating communication directly to you. The Six of Swords is also about this transition that this person has been going through. And they have needed to go through this transition to heal and to release and to let go of the things that have held them back from being your partner. We also have Justice on the bottom. Justice tells us that there is so much more to this story than where it currently stands. Your person knows this as well. And they think about all the different scenarios in their head as they're lying in their bed at night, tossing and turning and thinking about you. How is this going to play out? Where are we going to live? How are we going to build our lives? What does our future look like together as a couple? Are we going to have children? Are we going to have family and friends over for holidays? And on and on and on. And you guys know what it's like. You have one thought, and many times that one thought can become several thoughts, and those several thoughts become 100, and then more and more and more thoughts that we take to bed with us. And then before we know it, the alarm is going off and it's time to get up, and we haven't slept a wink, but we have practically solved the mysteries of the universe because we've allowed our mind to go down this path of dwelling and obsessing. And I do feel that that is what's been happening for your person many times. But it's time to come out of that place of dwelling and obsessing and overthinking and start following through to take action. Justice tells us that there is unfinished business here in this story between you and your person, and they are definitely aware of it, just like you guys watching the reading are. But as well, justice is about truth. It is about honesty and integrity. It is also about an apology and your person wanting to apologize to you and then making that happen, figuring out how they're going to make that happen. Because they want to come back into your life and they want to show you that they want to give back to you all of the things that you have given to them through your love, through your kindness, through your compassion and understanding and generosity. All of this needs to be returned to you. Your person sees this, they get this, they understand it. Because justice is about equal give and take. But truth, being authentic, no more wearing a mask. Your person showing up and being real with you and letting down their guard so that you can see into the inner core of who they are. And that may be something very different for you guys watching the reading, especially if your person has been wearing a mask for much of the time that you spent together with them. Justice is ruled by Libra. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we are going to pull up for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person? What is happening in this connection? What is going on with this person, actually? Well, fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing. Oh, well, with the Empress being on the table today, that fantasizing could be about, well, those kind of thoughts, those kind of fantasies, those amorous, sensual kind of fantasies that come with passion. And yes, that could be something that your person is unable to sleep at night for, some reasons that they're not able to sleep at night for. But this is also about them imagining this life with you, imagining what this future looks like, trying to get a really clear picture in their mind. Because even though they are in this place of overthinking and dwelling and obsessing, all of these thoughts, all of these visions, all of this daydreaming and fantasizing is leading them to this place where they are actually manifesting this relationship. Because when we hold something in our mind for a very long period of time, that creates the energy for that manifestation, especially if you're doing it more than once. Obviously, this person is doing it more than once. But this is about your person imagining a life with you, not just about the, sorry guys, my elbow hit the table, not just about the passionate or amorous fantasies, but imagining and envisioning this life in terms of where you would live, what the house would look like, whether family and friends would be over for the weekends, etc. Would you have a garden? Would you have one car? Would you have two cars? Where would you live? Your house, their house, something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue. Yes, that last bit was a bit of a joke, but you get the idea of what I'm saying here. This person is spending a lot of time in this space, not only unable to sleep at night, apparently, but also daydreaming about you throughout the day when they should be working, when they should be focused on other things, when they should be focused on their job. I mean, they go to a meeting or they're involved in something really that takes a lot of their attention at work, and they should be completely focused on what they are doing, either contributing to the meeting or really focused on the task at hand. But then all of a sudden, in come these thoughts trickling in about you. And instead of trying to push those thoughts away, this person stops and allows those thoughts to grow. And they meander down that pathway of memories of you and the time the two of you shared together with each other when things were happy, when things were wonderful and loving and carefree between the two of you. So that can also be negatively impacting their job, obviously. So I do feel that all of this is actually screaming out at your person like that flashing neon light that said clue, clue, clue that we talked about at the beginning of the reading, that it's time to initiate this contact and start bridging the distance between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective? Exhaustion. Well, depletion, drained, and long journey. You know, I feel for so many of you watching this reading, this has been a very long journey with this person. For some of you, you have been on this journey with this person for a very long time. And it's time to get off this huge detour that you have been on with this person and actually get back on the main road with one another so the two of you can start building this relationship again. That Three of Pentacles is about building together as a couple, a long-lasting partnership where everyone is committed, where everyone's contributing, where everyone's consistent, where everyone is making compromises with each other. And by everyone, I mean you and this person, okay? But I feel that this person is exhausted from this disconnection of your energy. I feel that they're tired of running. I feel that they're drained from trying to continue to ignore you and be in this place of silence. I feel that this is something that's very hard for them. And again, keeping them awake at night because they know that it's time to start breaking the silence and come out of this no contact already. Thinking, missing you, craving you, and desiring you. Well, that goes without saying. You are on this person's mind, and they are definitely craving you. They are definitely desiring you as well in many ways, in amorous and passionate ways, but also in ways of just wanting to be around you, just wanting to feel your energy next to them, just wanting to talk with you, just wanting to laugh with you, just wanting to hold your hand. This person is desiring you and thinking about you, craving you and missing you, just like you are. Because these connections go both ways. So many times you guys might think that you're kind of like a little bit over the edge here with this connection and what you feel. But you are not over the edge, okay? And you're not delusional and you're not crazy, because this is how these connections work. They make us think that we could be, but we're really not, because the energy of the connection is powerful and it is pulling the two of you together. The energy of this connection is pulling your souls together, because the souls want to merge just as much as the physical bodies do. Because that is why you are here with this person, having these experiences that you are having with them in this moment that you are preparing for union. So that when the two of you do come together, you have both grown and evolved, giving this relationship the staying power that it needs to go to that place of union with one another. Chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. Well, there's definitely an attraction between the two of you, and we talked about that with the Empress. There's also a passion, yes, because there is this passion, this chemistry, this intensity between the two of you. But also this spark, and that is the spark that is within your souls. That is the light that is within each of you that is guiding you back to each other. That is your destiny that is calling out to you, trying to encourage the two of you to come into union, because there's so much more to this story than where it currently stands. There is such a different ending than where it currently is. There are many more chapters to write with this person. They are attracted to you. They feel passion for you. They feel love for you, because as this star says, they have always known that you are the one for them. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.